Hello everybody, good morning, good evening, or good night, whatever time you're tuning into this video. My name is Zultana. I'm with Conjure Collective. Thank you to those of you who took the time to hold a vibe here with me today. If you could please like, share, and subscribe to my channel, I would greatly appreciate it. So in today's video, we are doing a strengthen our love spell. So if you are already in a relationship, this spell would work for you. Also, if you're recently separated from your person, this can also be a good spell for you. So you're just going to need a few things. Some of them I just put being a little bit extra, and some of them, are mandatory. And I'll tell you exactly what it is that you're going to need for sure. Okay, so first we have our incense. I'm actually using Lang Lang incense for this working. So I'm gonna go ahead and light that. So if you feel like your relationship is in a rut, like you guys aren't progressing and you want to reignite the flame, you want this person to only desire you, this is a really good working for that. Okay, so I have my Lang Lang incense going. Just gonna put this to the side for now. So I already have here my piece of mango cut. So what I did with the other half of it, if you're able to share that piece of mango with your partner, do that. If not, make sure that you eat it yourself, okay? And the seed, that you can take and bury it. You can use something to inscribe with and write your name and your person's name and bury the seed. That's being a little bit extra. You don't have to do that. I'm just showing you the main working, the main part here. Okay, so we have our piece of mango, and you want to make sure that the mango is sweet. It's not sour, right? Plate mango. You could use honey or agave. I'm using agave. Either one is perfectly fine. Optional, tea light candles. They could be white, pink, or red. Then I have here 2 chime candles that we're going to be sticking in the middle of the mango. Cinnamon. I have my homemade love powder. I'm going to use my Iron Love oil. These I make myself. I'll leave the link for my website in the description box below if you'd like to take a look at any of my products. I'm also going to be using Close to Me. Okay, what else? Oh, you know what? We are also using this hibiscus flower or sorrel. So you're going to need some hibiscus flower too. And something to write on your candles with. Also, a piece of twine. So the things that you're definitely going to need for this spell is your mango, 2 candles, this piece of twine. If you don't have access to any of these oils, you can use grapeseed oil, olive oil. It's okay if you don't have the powder. You can just use cinnamon, and that's perfectly fine. I would also suggest that you get honey for sure for this spell, and sugar. I already have sugar in my love powder, so. All right, so what you're going to do first is you'll write your person's name. So I'm going to use our example name, Ken Kenneth. The person's name. Now the next candle, I'll write your name. Also for this spell, if you have a picture of you and the person, you can take that and bury it with the mango seed. Okay, so you have the person's name, you have your name. Now over the person's name, write your name going this way. Three times going down. Okay, so now you have both candles here. Now we're going to start dressing our candles. So I'm going to take my Close to Me oil, make sure I give it a good shake. Rub it into my candle. I'm going to do the same thing with your other one. Make sure you give those, massage the oil into the candles. Next, I'm going to use my Iron Love oil. On both. So when I'm dressing both of these candles, I'm trying to do it together, not individually, because we're trying to strengthen this relationship and everything like that. So together, right? So now your hands should be pretty oily. I'll rub that on. So these oils you could put on your skin too, right? So next, I'm going to take my cinnamon. Dress my candles. That's okay if the cinnamon gets on your mango, that's perfectly fine. The sweeter the better. So we have our cinnamon all on our candles. Next, I'm going to take my love powder, sprinkle that on as well. Oh, you know what else you're going to need? A knife. Or you can use your fingers, it's not that big a deal. But to cut down the mango, you need a knife. All right. So I have all of that. Let me just wipe my hands a little bit. Okay, I'm gonna add a little bit more of the powder, and we still have our agave to add. So now, I just want to slice down the mango. Okay. Now you have your piece of twine. Take that and tie up your two candles together. And my nails get in the way of doing these sometimes. Okay, so your candles are tied together here. If you want to give it one more loop, you can go ahead. I think you really need to, it's pretty tight. So I'm just gonna cut the little extra piece off. All right. So now we want to stick our candles right in between the mango, right? So this is how it looks so far. So now I'm going to take my agave and pour it on the candle, on the mango. Agave is so sweet. Okay, so we have that on there. And I'm gonna add a little bit more of my powder. So then we have our hibiscus flower. So most of these ingredients here that I'm using, with the exception of like, you know, the oils that you can get from my store and things like that, these are all easily accessible items that are found in the Caribbean. Hibiscus, mango. Traditionally, I would use 2 white candles, but you know, since we have access to these now, so why not? But for example, the sugar, like the sugar that I used in my my love powder, it's Demerara sugar from Guyana. So sugar is plenty over there. Rope is easy to find, yarn, twine, things like that. All right, so just saying, this is a bit more of a Caribbean verse spell. Even the olive oil or just regular oil, make do with what you have, right? Okay, so now we have our hibiscus around there. We have our 3 tea light candles. Again, this isn't necessary. You don't have to do this. I'm just going to add a little bit of this oil. Love my Iron Love oil. Not too much though. It's a little dot. Okay. So I place them here like this. And now I'm going to go ahead and light all of my candles. So this, again, this spell is good for strengthening your love. If you're already in a relationship and you feel like you two have gotten into a rut or something like that, use this spell to bring you two closer together. And when you're done with this remains, you can also bury this as well. The mango and the hibiscus. So watch how these two flames, we have to read the flame and see how they're going. They're trying to come together, but you can see some resistance, real stubborn. You can read it more when it gets down to the twine part. Okay. So of course, sit with your work, talk to it, meditate with it, show love to it, make your demands. See if I can show it to you a little bit closer. There we go. Strengthen our love spell. Caribbean style. All right, everyone. So thank you so much for taking the time to hold a vibe here with me today. Again, my name is Zultana with Conjure Collective. If you'd like to book a personal reading, spell consultation, I leave the link for my website in the description box below. If you could please like, share, and subscribe to my channel, I greatly appreciate that. Thank you so much for taking the time to hold a vibe with me, and I'll see you guys in the next one.